As a continuation of our commitment to community-centric programming, our team has been hard at work developing initiatives to further expand our reach into the community. Two ways we've done that is through our Animal Services Division and our Pet Food Pantry. The Lawrence Humane Society's interest in forming an Animal Services Division was born out of a desire to take the concept that works so well out of our Pet Resource Center and take it out into the field where it has greater access to the community. We want to be able to help people solve pet problems with a resource-based approach first and foremost. Our animal service officers are responding to calls in unincorporated Douglas County. That means any calls that had been handled by the Sheriff's Department in the past now fall to our team.
I think one of the reasons that Animal Services is such an exciting endeavor for Lawrence Humane Society is because we've never had animal control for the county. So we're able to help with strays, we're able to help with injured animals, we're able to help with bite quarantines, assessing needs out in the community in regards to what resources are missing, what resources people really would like access to. And it's really exciting to get to know some of these pet owners out in Douglas County and do our best to help out as we can.
Our first goal is not to ticket or fine or any sort of negative aspect like that. We want to go out and we want to help the community. We realize that a lot of times people don't have the resources or the knowledge on how to solve the problems. So it's easier for us and it's easier for the community if we help them and work together.
One of the things that I think is so nice about this new Animal Services Division is that we have an ability to offer a level of service that has historically been difficult for the Sheriff's Department to provide, not because they aren't doing a great job at what they do, but because they don't always have access to the equipment or specialized training that our staff can provide.
As a deputy, we've been handling these types of calls for years. And we've always had a partnership with the Humane Society, but it was typically more of a, we would have to go out, handle everything, and then they would come and just basically help us rescue the animal itself. And it was just one more thing that we weren't as well trained for that was better left to the experts. So it was kind of a natural partnership for the Humane Society to step in and pick up where we just weren't fulfilling what the community needs and what the animals needed.
I've had a lot of people mention how we're able to go out on calls that have never been answered before. I just brought a dog back the other day that was hanging out on the highway, and that dog got adopted yesterday. So being able to see that progress from skinny dog that's uncomfortable around people to come here, spend some time with our behavior team, and then go to a home that is excited to have it, it's very gratifying.
We have provided a small amount of food through our Pet Resource Center since we opened the new shelter, but the need has grown exponentially as a result of the Pet Pantry in town closing back in August of 2021. And we have worked to make sure that we can meet that need for those individuals.
Typically, we serve about 200 to 300 households per month with our pet food and supply pantry. And the impact of that looks like giving those families some more wiggle room to make rent that month or to, not have to sacrifice any, grocery money to feed their families.
It is of the utmost importance to us that we are treating people with respect and with dignity, because we know that every time that you have to ask for help, that it just chips away every time. And so we try to provide as much as possible, as easily as possible.
Sometimes owners come to us feeling like if they cannot afford pet food all the time or other supplies, that they need to surrender at that point. So where the food pantry comes in is, we say, hey, it's okay. Everybody does need a leg up sometimes, and that is okay. If somebody has a pet that is their family member and everything, they deserve to keep that family member.
It's one of the things that I'm proudest of that Lawrence Humane does, to give out over 5,000 pounds of pet food per month to folks who otherwise are wondering what they're going to feed their pets, and are they going to feed themselves or their pets.
Going into social work in this field, it has really reinforced the idea and importance of the human-animal bond, because when you address the need of a pet, that makes the owner feel 10 times better, and you can tell it's an impact on the mental health or on the stress that that person's feeling.
It may seem like such a small technical fix to provide a bag of pet food to someone, but it actually has huge implications. And at the end of the day, our mission is to try to keep pets and people together.